What's up, guys? Brandon here. Uh, what's up, guys? Brandon here. Let's go. So today, what we're gonna basically be talking about is I want you to humor me a little bit. Now, I know what I'm doing here is a little bit weird, but trust me, it makes a lot of sense. What I'm gonna be doing is I'm going to tell you to blindfold yourself, or I want you to close your eyes at the very least. I'm just doing this for basically comedic effect, but the whole idea is I want you to close your eyes and imagine that you've taken a trade. Alright? You're in the trade and the trade is moving in your favor. You don't know what's going on. I can't know what's going on because I'm blindfolded, my eyes are closed, right? Essentially, the trade now starts to go into drawdown, and yeah, the trade is in drawdown now, but it hasn't taken me out. Or at least I don't know if it has taken me out, right? And I'm minding my own business. I can't see what's going on because again I'm blindfolded, my eyes are closed. And lo and behold, as time progresses, it eventually ends up that I am able to have the trade go into profit. But again, I don't know what's going on because my eyes are closed. Right? This is what happens when I trade, when I am trading in my sleep. Literally, this is exactly how it is. I'm not sleeping blindfolded, but my eyes are closed. The purpose of your eyes being closed is to simulate you not knowing, you not being able to pay attention to what's happening. And this is important because one of the biggest things that traders do, as I would have mentioned, is traders tend to look at the trades that they have taken and they pay attention to it with excruciating detail after they've taken the trade. Right? So now open your eyes. Now I want you to really stop and think about what just happened. You closed your eyes after you had entered the trade. And the trade did what it had to do. It gave you some drawdown, but it did not stop you out. And you know what happened? It actually came out of drawdown quite quickly and went into profit. And now that your eyes are open, now the trade is still in profit, right? And you are up. Did you get to experience the drawdown? No, you did not. Because you weren't there physically, you weren't there visually looking at the drawdown. What is important about this is the less you pay attention to what's happening to the trade while it's actually happening. Me personally, I feel like this is very powerful. Right? This is why I like to trade while I'm sleeping. I like to place the trade and then go to bed. Because I'm not able to make any decisions, be controlled by my emotions based on what I'm seeing. Oh, the trade is in drawdown, so it's going to take me out. I'm not able to be controlled by that because I'm asleep. Right? Let me tell you why this is so powerful. What you need to understand is if you were right about your bias is essentially what direction you are anticipating the market to go. If you were right about your analysis, aka you breaking down why you think the market is going to go in that direction, whether it be up or down, and your entry, and this is where you execute upon your bias and your analysis, basically everything must align. If you were right about all three of those things, isn't the trade realistically going to go in your favor in any event? So what exactly are you looking at? What exactly are you paying attention to? Let me tell you why traders pay so much attention or so close attention to the trades after they take it. Because they don't trust what they have done. They don't trust the decisions that they have made. Me personally, people ask all the time, how are you able to stay so calm? How are you able to stay so neutral? One, for a fact, is the fact that you can't be calm or neutral or anything. You can't feel any emotion while you're asleep. Unless you're dreaming about something and that's something completely different. We're talking about a completely different level of consciousness there. But essentially, I am literally neutral because I'm unable, I should say, to do anything while I'm asleep. I trust once I have my bias, my analysis, and my entry, I trust that once I have executed upon those three things, I can go to bed. Worst case scenario, I'm going to be taken out minus 10 pips. Best case scenario, I'm going to wake up with plus whatever, 50, 60, 100 or whatever, right? What this means is really getting rid of the fact that I'm actually going to look at the trades while they're in and I'm going to be absorbed by what is happening in the market. I'm going to be controlled by my emotions based on what I'm seeing. I get rid of that completely. I detach myself from the market once I have entered. And you know something? If I wake up and I lose, can I revenge trade? No, because most times when I wake up, for me at least, it's not Asian session. Generally speaking, I trade in the Asian session almost exclusively. right? So what is important about this is when I wake up late London, early New York. I generally would not take many trades. Very rare I take a trade in late London, early New York. So I can't execute upon that if I lost already. I lost the trade in Asia. So I wake up and the trade hits my stop loss. Cool. Next. However, if I wake up and the trade is in profit, and the trade is 30, 40, 50 pips in profit, that's good. I have completely detached myself from the ability to watch each and every candlestick that's happening, because I already did the work before. I say this all the time, the act of trading itself, realistically, is everything that happens before you take the trade, After you take the trade, all you really need to do is manage it by trailing the stop loss. And if you know how I trail, and if you know what I do, realistically, you don't trail your stop loss until it is ready to be trailed. Alright, and I go more in detail on that inside my program itself. That's a secret that I don't give out just so. But essentially, once you understand that the trade itself has actually gone in your favor, and you weren't there to really feel the emotions of when it goes into profit, it goes into drawdown, it does this, it does that. If you are detached from that, that is how I am able to hold the trades for so long. I'm telling you right now, this trade behind me is USD JPY, and it is floating right now at give or take over 200 pips. Think about that. 200 pips. There's no secret that I lose trades. I was very clear and very transparent on the fact that I lost trades earlier this week. I lost trades earlier last week. I lost trades even the week before that. But when I am able to hold trades like this is what I live for. Because this trade, what it's actually doing for me, is making back any losses that I would have had, and then some on top of that. And I am very clear about when I lose as well. I make videos on it all the time. Yeah? This is how you detach. You detach yourself from the market so that you aren't able to experience the emotions or the emotional clouding of what the market throws at you. Let the market do what it has to do. You've made your bias, you've made your analysis, and you've executed upon those two things. Let the trade do what it has to do after that. So that's what I really wanted to talk about today. I mean, I could tell you something, and this is really interesting. What if I told you that everything about what I told you up until now, everything on my YouTube, everything in my program, everything on my Instagram, my TikTok, everywhere is incorrect? Maybe it is, I don't know. The interesting thing, what I want to talk about is, I am confident about what I do. And that's what it boils down to. When I am taking a trade, I am confident in why I am taking the trade. So maybe it's wrong, but you know something? It works for me. And that's what's interesting. You know, they say that if an idea is stupid but it works, it's not necessarily stupid. That's essentially what I'm doing. I am trying to apply something that I know has worked. I've proven that this has worked for me for literally years. Right? And now I have students who replicate these results on a weekly basis. Right? The whole idea is, once you become detached after you've taken the trade, just let the trade run. If you are right, it's going to go. It is going to go. Yeah? So guys, that's essentially the end of this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that it was a little change of pace in terms of just doing analysis. You know, this is part of the psychology that really brings you into becoming a trader itself. Because anybody could learn a technical analysis. Anybody could draw a trend line. Anybody could do these things. To become a trader, you must be able to think like a trader. And let me tell you how a trader thinks. Exactly how he wants to think, in the sense that once he's confident in what he's doing, it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. Because I'm telling you, there are going to be people who are going to watch this exact video and think that this is very stupid. And to you, if you think that, I'm going to say you are entitled to that belief. Whatever the circumstances, you feel like saying, well, maybe this is stupid, or it doesn't work, or it doesn't make sense. You are entitled to that belief. However, what I will tell you is, what you think about me, or what you think about what I am doing, has no effect on what I am doing. I'm going to keep doing it because it works for me. So I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope that it made some sense. If you like this, definitely hit a thumbs up. Leave a like on the video. It does help me a lot. Right? I hope that you watched this video to the end, because it's very potent information here. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you think that this makes sense, or if you think it's stupid. Do you think it's a wrong way, or the wrong way to approach the market? Do you think that it's actually dangerous? Right? I don't think that it is, because obviously my stop loss is 10 pips regardless. Alright? So let me know what you think. Other than that, yeah, obviously you can hit subscribe if it is you want to see more content like this. And ring the bell. If you have any questions as well, definitely hit me up on Telegram, Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube here. You can comment. Just message me at EkataTrading. And yeah, I really hope that you enjoyed this. I hope that it made some sense and you grabbed something from it. And I will definitely see you in the next one very soon. I have a very few, a few really good videos or good few ideas on a few videos to come up very soon. So you can definitely look out for that. Hit subscribe if it is you want to see that. I'll see you all in the next one.